Hello, gentlemen. Today we have a nice educational video all about action. Everybody talks about this. Take action, go take action, actionable steps, shit like this. What does that actually mean? Okay, let me paint you a scenario. Here's a gentleman. We're gonna make him sit on a nice gaming chair. This looks like half of a thing that I can't draw on YouTube. And the thing that I shouldn't draw on YouTube. So let's just stop right there. But pretend, yeah, this is a gentleman sitting here on a chair with nice long arms, typing away at his computer, as many of us do, as pretty much all of us do. Let's say he has like an XUC stream. Up there, here is Felix. So chat, 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 chat. Then there's the actual chat. Then there's like Minecraft. There's whatever game he's playing. So basically, this gentleman over here is pretty sad. Why? It's because in his head there are a bunch of sad things going on, a bunch of rain clouds, a bunch of negative thoughts, because he thinks, oh, there are so many things that I would like to be doing, but I just can't because of my predicament. Is this actually because of his predicament? No. This is why action. This is where action comes in. So the big fatal error. This is me, by the way. Like this is pretty much me. I was the guy watching XUC streams, doing all this shit, chatting XUC all poggers, Kappa, Kappa, things like that. Bat chest when he was watching MasterChef. Um, my mental state was fucking absolutely horrendous. I would basically stay in the house, not do much, not eat good food, not exercise, not fucking do anything. Uh, okay, I wouldn't say not do anything, but basically not live to my potential. Also, I don't think anyone really lives up to their potential, but I was not even fucking close. So, and this guy, this very, very sad gentleman, um, let's erase this because it's making me really sad to look at. He thinks that his predicament is because he can't do something because he has some sort of mental problem, not like a mental problem, but things that he has depression, he has anxiety, he has all these things, or any outside circumstance, and therefore he can't do the things that he wants, such as, hold on, this is a heart, and then this is will be a female. Yay. This will be a dumbbell. Let's just make it very, very relatable. This is a dumbbell. Yay. This is money. Yay. So basically, all these things, these are just very basic, common things that people are looking for. They're looking to get more fit, get more jacked, so they can attract nice young ladies, and they fucking make more money, so they can have fun with their families. And let's put some more wholesome things in there, like let's say you got a school, bam, that you got to study for, and then you have your friends. Maybe you want to be making some moves with them, proposing some ideas with them, fucking hanging out with them more, but you just for some reason don't want to be seeming to do it now. Hold on, let me just get my script over here. Here we are. Okay, so most people think that they can't get things done because of their mental state, and it's their mental state causing the fact that they can't fucking get things done. In reality, it's the other way around. Basically, I'll be explaining a little bit more why this works after, but I'm just going to be showing you a few examples of what happens when you actually do the thing, do the action. Uh, Actionable steps. So when you do these things, immediately you go from fucking sad to feeling a little bit less sad, and then in the better cases you go into feeling a little bit like a very nice person. And so you go get the light bulb. This is a nice light bulb. Oh, very nice. So that's the light bulb. Like you got light bulb momentum, and you're like, oh wow, I can actually fucking do things. Because basically, the way it works is that you do the thing first, and then you start feeling better about it. It's not that you're feeling bad about it, and you can't do it. You must be able to do these things. And so, I know you're like, okay, yeah, I understand, but fucking curse your entire family, Crispy Bacon Overwatch. Why do you taunt me like this? You know I want to do the things, but I just can't. The way to build this up, right, is there's a little bit of just like fucking get on with it, like crack on with it, right? There's a little bit of just that energy, but at the same time, the things that you need to be able to do, they do need to be really, really easy, and so, but good for you, so that you know that these things are possible. Let us start with the first example: sleep. Now, I'm not going to be doing any of the autists like, be sure to get 8 to 9 hours. Be sure to get like the way YouTubers bullshitting you is basically they'll say like, be sure to get at least, and then they'll give you a humongous range because their sleep themselves is bad. So they're going to be like, be sure you get at least 5 to 11 hours of sleep a night. And it's like, fuck your what? Are you serious? So I'm not going to be doing any specifics like that. Basically, the thing that you need to keep in mind in here is that hold on, room for two. So if you and a lady friend can, I don't know, cohabit the area. So basically, let's say your bed is right here. Now, fucking realistically, it wouldn't take a monumental effort compared to that's like an actual child. Hold on, it wouldn't take a monumental effort compared to all your like what your ancestors have been through to go take a shower, go fucking brush your teeth, and then go to sleep. Right now, if you're watching this and it's late, but how many times have you stayed up? Here you are again, fucking computer chair. There we are, big screen, big fucking screen, and then you're just like having a great time XUC stream over here, and the clock says like some fucking shit like 1 a.m. Right? It's 1 a.m. over here. No, not right now. It's like 9 p.m. when I'm recording this. But basically, how many times has it been fucking 1 a.m. and you're like, oh yeah, I should go to sleep. But clicking on the next video is actually easier than going to sleep. Watching the next thing, fucking procrastinating on the next thing is actually easier than going to sleep because there's a bit of friction. Because especially if maybe like you were fucking, I don't know, had like unoptimal things going on in your childhood, you're like afraid that fucking Freddy Fazbear is going to come through the door and you're just going to get jump scared by one of like the Mandela catalog creatures or something. And you you just get into like this very bad thought cycle. Whereas genuinely, the single best thing you can do right now is just actually go to sleep. Ignore all this horrendous like fucking XUC stuff. Ignore all the rest of the YouTube videos you could be watching. Ignore all the rest of the helpful videos that you could be watching. The first part to taking action. If it's late right now, fucking please go sleep. Pause this video right now. Do whatever you need to. Go sleep. And the next day you'll thank yourself so much more. Even if you're like sunken cost fallacying it, like it's not 1 a.m. but it's like fucking 11:30. And you're like, oh well, I'm not gonna get it 8 hours, so I might as well just fucking not do it, and I might as well just fucking stay up until 2. No, that's not how it works. It's a spectrum, right? And you're fighting it. You're putting points on the bird. You're putting points on the board, as Chris Sturmy would say, right? You're doing these things. You're doing these micro steps. So right now, if it's fucking late, this is my number one piece of advice. You must go to sleep right now. If it's past whatever time you've been setting for yourself, and you're there, and don't cope and be like, oh well, it's actually 10:31, but I'm not going to do anything. If there's no other work task that you have to do, if there's no other fucking social event that you're going to be doing right now, and if it's just late and you're just over here doom scrolling, fucking flicker gooning, go to sleep right now. This is the first non-negotiable, and this is how you act. Like, this is a big action. This is a fucking large action. It's probably the hardest one on this list to do right now. So, zone number 2, brush. Yeah, I'm just I'm just gonna leave it at brush. So you must fucking brush your teeth right now if it's early in the day and you haven't yet. Here's a nice toothbrush that looks like a fucking shiv, like a shank, more than anything. Hold on. So if it's what is this? It's not an earthquake. It's just I was like dragging up and down the mouse pad. And okay, so let me draw proper toothbrush. Okay, that looks like penile. It's okay. Just pretend. Here we are. Here's a nice sink. Here's a nice fucking faucet. There we are. Bam, 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 bam. You must go and brush your teeth right now. If it's fucking any time in the day and it's daytime and you have not done this basic fucking task, which I know because in quarantine there would be days where I'm just fucking skipping on. I wouldn't. Oh yeah, and by the way, 2 times a day minimum. Like obviously, 2 times a day. So I would never skip it. I think there was one day that I skipped it a little bit. Like one day in quarantine that I skipped one of the times, and I felt like such a fucking like, you know, I just felt like a fucking goblin. So basically, but I would just delay it, and you're just gross, bro. You're just fucking gross, and you're just not gonna let yourself do anything else. You're certainly not gonna go outside before you've done this. So to start your day properly, it is essential that you fucking do this 2 times a day and then 2 minutes, proper 2 minutes. I do like basically each quadrant, right? I do like 10 seconds on each surface, so like the top, the front, and the back. And that takes 30, 60, 90, 120, so that's a proper fucking 2 minutes a day. And then if you have fucking electric toothbrush, which I did, but recently mine broke, unfortunate, and they're kind of expensive. So basically, you must do this, like right now, like yesterday. This is how you salvage the day if you're just like in a bad mental state again, like I can't achieve my bigger goals again. You're just storm rain cloud fucking thoughts. This is the start of how you salvage your day. Now, bear with me. Drink some water. This is a Devin Laird video where he like heard a homeless woman outside. It was like, I thought I was gonna add texture to the. Hold on, there we are. Beautiful. So, he heard a homeless woman outside, and then who was just like in a fucking negative thought spiral, and he got so sad, and he just like talked to the camera, and he just asked them like, guys, how's your food? How's your water? I know it's so simple. I know it's really simple, but this is the base, and it is the base. So if you're thinking right now about like, oh, the fucking life is meaningless, we're all gonna die, God is dead or whatever, like nihilist, unfortunate thing that you're saying, like misinterpreting Nietzsche, uh, maybe instead of going full doomer mode and going like life has no meaning, which means I shouldn't do anything. I should just stay in here and fucking watch videos all day. Maybe instead of doing that, maybe you should just fucking drink some water because maybe you're just not getting enough hydration going on over here, and that's resulting in a very very bad outcome. I know you're thinking right now, if you're in the situation, the way you know you're probably in the situation is you're thinking, go fuck yourself. Do you think I haven't thought of this? It's like the what's that guy Homelander? Yeah, it's like the Homelander clip where it's like, you thought I do you think I haven't thought of that? Of course I did, bitch. And then it's like it's obvious that he didn't actually think of that. It's like, I'm gonna, the whole government's gonna be against you. Didn't think I thought of that? Of course I did. And in reality, it's not. So this hydration thing has to go up. Has to go fucking drink. Go drink. No, wait, no, he's not sad about this. He's happy about this. Hold on. Because he's just eye contact, body language analysis. Basically, oh, that's nice. So basically, I don't know what this is over here, what anomaly I've made, but basically, this is, again, just putting points on the board. And in Overwatch, right? In Overwatch, there's an alt meter. So you're like 75% of the way there to your alt. I wouldn't say the percentage here would have the symbol. Well, I think it would say the percentage and have the symbol. Basically, in Overwatch, which is a game I used to play, still do from time to time. The channel's named after Crispy Bacon. Overwatch, a very influential game. Went to complete shit right now, and the devs are like fucking awful. But it used to be a very very magical experience. So basically, there's an ultimate ability. Every character has, which they're called heroes. They have an ultimate ability, and they have a certain bit of charge. Now, when you're going to damage the enemy team, right? You have fucking red people and blue people. Hold on, hold on. You got a red guy, red which is bad because physiognomy, and then and then you got blue which is good because he's smiling. So this is like this can be Okay, I don't know if YouTube will strike it down if I fucking draw a weapon. This is like a tool to be friendly, but basically, so enemy would have a shield, and there's a time when shooting at a shield would give you ultimate charge. But basically, so you break the shield, shooting at this guy in a video game where this is literally a video game, shooting at this guy would charge your ultimate, and you're like, why the fuck are you just doing it? Because you're not gonna actually kill him. Most of the time, you're not actually gonna do enough damage to kill him. So what are you fucking doing? Well, you're poking for ultimate charge because when you get your ultimate, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to be able to kill this guy. And so the same thing with this water. This water is like, oh, I'm not going to be able to fight. Like, this isn't going to move the needle forward. This isn't going to be the big thing that makes the biggest difference. Yes, you're not doing it to do that. You're doing it to charge up your ult, which in this case is being in a good enough mental state to go do the actual big thing. So you need to get yourself into a state where you're ready to go do your big work. Go do school. Go talk to women. Go talk to fucking friends. Go get a job. Go fucking exercise. Basically, to be able to do any of these things, go care for your dog. Hold on. Go care for your dog. To be able to do any of these things, you need to be in a mental state that isn't fucking fully depressed and nihilistic. And so, drinking water, just making sure you're hydrated. Cheers. Skål. Egészségedre. Kampai. What's the... Oh my goodness. What's the Russian cheers? I remember the Russian cheers was so funny. Anyways, Prost, I think is the German one. Anyways, go fucking drink your water and you're gonna charge up your alt. And then Lahaim is the Hebrew one, or the Yiddish one of them. But basically, you're going to be able to charge up your alt, and inadvertently, it's going to help you do all these things, right? Because it's drinking the water isn't going to do the work for you, but it's going to get you feeling better. And right now, you may not even want to be feeling better, because feeling better is means that you're going to actually be able to do the work, which is harder. I understand. But this whole video is about action, and that's the way forward. And drinking water is a very actionable step, right? And so it's easier to just stay fucking depressed, nihilistic, whatever, dehydrated. You're like, your piss comes out like pure brown. But this is, again, one big step you can take to fucking poke for alt. Now, that was like probably the most minuscule one. Here's an even bigger one. Go outside. Here's a nice flower. Look how nice this flower is. Oh, yeah. That looks okay. Pretend that's not chopped. Hold on. Nice tree. Nice sun. Beautiful. And then there's sheep out here. Now, if you're really depressed, you may think, oh, is this a sheep or is this a wolf in sheep's clothing? Well, neither. It's an ostrich. It's an ostrich with the head of a duck. And Snoopy. And the body of a sheep. So basically, go outside. Go touch grass. It's so beautiful. Sometimes it can even be snowing. And when it's snowing, then this guy gets covered in a layer of snow. And this guy withers, but it's unfortunate, but it's okay because he's going to be back. And then there's snow falling down the tree, right? And you can be over here. You can be over here like a sad fucker, just being inside, just looking at computer, because life is short. You only live once, so try to spend as much time on computer as it is possible. Or, hold on, let me erase his face. Or you can be looking out here, and then you can be giving nice food to the ostrich, and then when you give nice food to the ostrich, it'll, oh fuck me, hold on, it'll turn around. It'll turn it'll turn around, and then it'll accept it graciously. It's basically the thing that going outside, because I'm just having too much fun with this. Basically, the thing that going outside actually does is that it gives you a new perspective. And if you're depressed, this is basically, there's going to be a battlefield going on. This is going to be the based and chatty, cool guy, right? Cool guy of confidence against the fucking evil goblin, right? Evil goblin of depression. So let's go depression. Dip. Based. Okay, so this guy is based and this guy is depressed. When you go outside, doing so will reduce your fucking depression set by at least 30%. No matter what, no matter how shit you're feeling about yourself, given that you're not on like hard drugs, right? If you go outside, you're gonna be able to immediately get that feeling of, oh, okay, it's not as bad. Maybe it's still pretty bad, but it's not as bad. And again, you're chipping for alt, you're putting points on the board, and this is what Arnold Schwarzenegger actually recommends for getting inspiration for new ideas, is to go outside. Now, here we are. Last one, actually. Yeah, second to last one is exercise. Everyone has something, right? Everyone has something. You can be an arm wrestler. Just 2 arms. Beautiful. Okay, you can, oh fuck me, that does not look good. Okay. You can be an arm wrestler, right? Dennis pulled Devin whole body with table 2026, right? Devin pulled Levon whole body with table 2025. You can be an arm wrestler. You can be a fucking, I don't know, tennis person. You can you can be a, that looks amazing. You can be like a volleyball player. I'm sorry for your loss. Right? This looks more like a basketball. You can be a basketball player. You can be a fucking soccer player. A bunch of balls, right? You can be a weightlifter. You can be a martial artist, right? How do people draw the martial arts? Like they draw a belt and it's like tied. Oh, that looks amazing. There we are. You can be a martial artist. You can be a fighter. You can be a boxer. this big glove. Oh, if your thumb sticks out like that, that's a guaranteed way to protect your fingers, by the way, in boxing. So basically, everybody has their thing. Thing that you have to do is some of it, right? Some people are in cross country, some people run, some people hike, some people swim. You have to do something related to your field because you know which one you are. And if you're none of them, then you know that you're that, right? So essentially, everybody has something that they should be doing in terms of exercise. If you have not done something yet today in terms of exercise, if you're planning to, and this is like a ingrained thing for you, then you already know the benefits. If you do not, and you're just watching this, like, I don't know how you wouldn't be here and not knowing about the gym, right, and not knowing about exercise. Just in today's climate, because it fucking blew up over the past few years. Essentially, only thing you need to do right now, let's just go do 5 knee push-ups, right? Why knee push-ups? Because most people can do them. If you can't do them on a wall. If you can do full ones, still do knee ones, just as like a nice little humility, little exercise. And again, what are we doing here? We're poking up for our alt so that we get ourselves in a better mental state. We get some nice blood flow going. We get some uh, just nice feelings of whatever, just so that we can, when it comes time to do our work, we're in a good state, right? So that this is taking action, and so if we can take action in this, we can probably go open that document that we need to. We can probably go do that one thing that we need to. And again, this is if we're already not exercising, which is a little bit shameful. So I will now do the 5 knee push-ups right now, which I already went fucking swimming today and like lifting a bit of weight. So and that was super fun, and it took literally 10 seconds. And this is as long as it's going to take for you, right? Because it's not, there's no big secret about it. It takes fucking 10 seconds to go do that, and your day will improve by at least like another 20%. So if you haven't done that right now, that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate for you. Please, just go take the alternate route. Go take the alternate route of fucking actually following through on the video. Oh, that's a sit up, not a push up. Here we are. Okay, so basically, it, the reason is, sure, I'm not talking to the people right now who already have a routine, already have a set thing that they do every day. I'm talking to the people right now who you don't exercise regularly. You just saw that. You just saw that I did that. Very nice real time. Maybe you could get us a look of the mess in the room. Um, and you were like, ha ha ha, lol. Look at this fucking cringe guy doing this. It really is your loss. Because I'm just going to have more ult charge than you. No, but for real. Um, this is one of the easiest fucking things that you can do right now. And this is the point where the bar for entry is 0, right? There's no requirement. Because yeah, to go study, you need to be in a certain mental state. To go to approach a girl, you need to be in a certain mental state. To go hang out with friends, to go do your work, you need to be in a certain amount of fucking like confidence and a certain amount of like you feel good about yourself. To do this, to do 5 knee push-ups, you can do this right now. And if you don't do it, that's how I know that you're just a fucking bitch. And nobody's just a fucking bitch genetically, with very, very few exceptions. And that very, very few exception, that's not you. So you can do that. You can go do those 5 right now and experience all the benefits of taking action. Very, very nice. Okay, moving on. This is a little personal one for me. Piano. And this is going to be a tiny bit uncomfortable because okay, basically, I got a piano. Fuck me. 5 years ago. Just to tell you how shit I am at some of these things, right? Because, okay, I've taken a bunch of action over the past few years and other things, but that's not what we're here to talk about right now. We're here to talk about what I suck dick at. And what I suck dick at is practicing this piano. There was a time when I was like intermittent on and off, like fucking 5 minutes a day, and I thought I was like goated for that, right? But basically, for the past year, for the past 2 years, good lord, I've been using it to just store clothes. I shit you not, I've been using this piano to store clothes. And so I don't know chord progressions, I don't know the chords, I don't know the fucking the songs, anything like that. And it's the easiest thing in the world to just go and do that for like 5 minutes a day, right? So I'm talking about this here. Again, this is something that I've been slacking off on. So if you've been slacking off on exercise or on drinking the water or going to sleep, and I'm here like, oh, what the fuck, you're stupid. How can you not do this? It's so simple. Well, this is it for me. right? So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take the fucking excess clothes off. I'm gonna take the L. I'm gonna be a little bit embarrassed on camera. I'm gonna take the excess clothes off the fucking piano, and I'm gonna play one chord because that's taking action, more action than I've done before. Progressive overload. Let's go. What the fuck is that? I swear I just had like a nipple can that looked so sharp. Good lord. Beautiful. I played a very nice A minor there. Probably the first time I've touched that thing in like 3 months, 4 months, and it's only up from there, right? It can only go uphill from there. So tomorrow I can play fucking two chords in the morning. Day after that, four, whatever. There's like this story about a little girl in India who like fucking requested like who like saved, I don't know, did something cool for the nation, and then she requested from the emperor like, yeah, 1 grain of rice today, and then double it today, and then double it every day. And soon enough, she fucking the entire treasury just ran out of money, right? Just ran out of rice because the compound effect, right? Um, so just I'm gonna go keep doing that, right? Keep holding myself accountable with this video because I just fucking took the L, right? Walked over there, fucking physically took off clothes from the keyboard, and then played one chord, which is like an A some A minor. I don't even know. See, that's how ass I am at the piano, and that's the problem for me. So I'm gonna keep on working on that. Now, here's why this works. Because if you have heard of a little nice man, here's Sisyphus. Wait, gotta make sure to spell this correctly. Sisyphus. Beautiful. Here's the thing. Here's a big rock. He moves up the rock every single day. Then it keeps fucking falling down. Now this seems to be precarious situation because he does this fucking repeatedly, and it's like an infinite loop, right? Our lives are not infinite. We have a finite amount of time. And even this guy, right? Yeah, so this guy isn't the only example. There's also Guts from Berserk. Bam, bam, bam. That's a beautiful random sacrifice. There's also the Hunter from Bloodborne, which is like basically the same thing. I think that's it. Or I think it's even. Hold on. No, I think the Bloodborne logo is like. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. There's also Corvo from Dishonored, which is some shit like, oh my goodness, the Dishonored logo. It's like something like, and then a bunch of stuff out here. But so essentially, um, yeah, no, there's more stuff in the Dishonored logo. Just pretend like I'm, yeah, here we are, Mark of the Outsider. So there are a bunch of these characters throughout mythology that fucking struggle, go and do things against all odds. They don't choose their predicament, right? They don't choose what situation they're put in, but they do the action, and that's why they're cool characters. Sisyphus is pretty tragic because he like doesn't um he doesn't really reach his goal because it's like an eternal punishment. But basically, I think it was Camus, like Albert Camus. He said, "One must imagine Sisyphus happy if this fucking guy is jolly." He's like a philosopher. I think the meaning of that quote is maybe like, "One must imagine him happy because if he doesn't imagine I'm happy, then the world is fucked and then we're all gonna die." Basically, um, if this guy is kind of like a defiant grin, let's make him a little bit evil. And this guy has like a defiant grin and is able to push these stones up the hill. Why are we able to do what we need to do, right? Guts is over here every single day. Every single fucking day. Like, the shit starts bleeding. And it's like, oh no, they're a foul demon sent from hell. And then he fights them every single day. The Hunter from Bloodborne. Same way. He goes in for like a blood transfusion. He goes in to get fucking treated for like hepatitis or something. Then he gets put into a nightmare. Corvo sails back from the Isles in this game, right? In this game, Dishonored, and essentially, he sails back from the Isles, goes to this big tower, just to find that his empress, who is his not official wife, but would be basically his lover. They have a nice daughter. They have a very nice daughter. He gets fucking stabbed by someone. These people all get thrown into the worst situations possible. And the reason that they're main characters of their stories, and the reason that they're cool, and the reason that we think they're cool, is because they do the action. They take the action. They don't let their mind or their mental state get stopped. Could you imagine if Guts had the mindset of like a modern day fucking XUC chatter, like Redditor incel? Holy, it's like, bro, he would get wombo comboed. He would get like rolled. He would get fucking curb stomped in one day by like the most fodder tier, like low tier apostle, because he would just let his own mind get to him. And even though there's something that's like completely within his ability, he would not do the actions that are required. Same thing. The world doesn't fucking care if this hunter from Bloodborne dies or not. The whole reason he's able to become a slug in the end, which is somehow good for some reason, is because he keeps attacking and keeps relentlessly attacking. Corvo doesn't get a very happy ending, or is able to get a very happy ending, restore justice, fucking put his daughter up on the throne, and then like become a cool person. Is because he does the actions. He's like, okay, shit, this is a bad world. It's unlucky. It's unfortunate. I don't have the most privileged life. Let's go do things anyways. And Sisyphus over here is like, hello, fuckers. You think I'm gonna give up? Watch this. And then apparently, just over and over again, he pushes this rock up the hill. It's not really because of what will happen, because I don't even know what's at the top of the hill. Probably he doesn't either. But it's just the pursuit, right? It's just the pursuit. That's what makes someone cool. Like that's what makes you cool. Is the pursuit of doing something really well, even though you don't necessarily like you don't necessarily like the situation you're in. You don't necessarily like what you have to do to get there. Well, you should like what you do, right? You should love what you do. But even though you're not gonna absolutely love everything that you do in life. And the reason that we think these people are cool, right, is that we're thrown into a situation and then they just keep on attacking it. And if it works for them, this is why myths are created. Again, it's like, oh, these are fictional. This is fiction. This is fiction. Yeah, but it's made for a reason, right? All fiction is made for a reason. And this is, and young Carl Jung, or Jung, or however you want to say, basically has this theory that you can absolutely separate art from the artist, and the art is trying to tell us something in and of itself, and that's what this is trying to tell us: perseverance. Bloodborne is trying to tell us a bunch of other things, but the hunter, perseverance, fucking big old big sword, whatever, big will, and then he wins. Sisyphus, again, perseverance. That that's why there's something innately cool about it, right? When we see the Instagram reel, the Instagram meme of like the painting of like this guy fucking pushing the rock up. Sisyphus pushing the rock up. There's a reason why we inherently think that's cool. Perseverance, because we know that gets somewhere. Same thing about Corvo from Dishonored. I don't understand why it's not oh, hello. I don't understand why it's not a more popular game. Oh, that's how I can move it. Amazing. But bro, this guy, he's super fucking cool. He goes out there, does what needs to be done, avenges his family or not. If you decide to go like the more proper good ending, you can basically complete the game without killing many people, and yeah, he just lives happily ever after. But there are a lot of actions that he needed to do while being in a fucking not good mental state, right? You think quarantine was bad? This guy was fucking Corvo. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna try to draw his mask. It's just like a skeleton face. No, that's not how it looks whatsoever. Let's okay, hold on, I'm just gonna designate this guy to be Corvo because he has hair. That's not even what his hair looks like. Fuck me. Hold on. Thank you for bearing with me. Oh, also, click the link in the description. I have a culinary product. If you want to learn how to cook well and or eat well for nutrition, go click the link in the description. I think you'll like it. So basically, here's Corvo. Yay. He has the retractable sword. It looks like a wand. So, this is Corvo. Um, he gets fucking jailed for like, can you please? Thank you. He gets fucking jailed for like 6 months. Do you think he gives up? Do you think he gives up? No. The minute he sees something, he's like, okay, shitters. Takes his opportunity, breaks himself out of the jail, and gets on his way. You can't do things well if you're just gonna fucking feel bad for yourself all the time, right? And again, it's not that because okay, I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video wants to be more like these guys in that they're working towards their goals, they're achieving their goals, or even if they're not, even though they have setbacks, they fucking crack on with it, get back up right away. I'm pretty sure everybody wants to be more like these guys in that way. Probably not in the way that Sisyphus is fucking cursed and like doomed for the same fate, but we want to replicate his perseverance. And the action comes first. It's not the mindset, and it actually isn't. Like it's the initial mindset that you're like, okay, you understand that this is good, but after that, it's not like any fucking mindset training, right? That you need to spend extensive amounts of time on. You just need to act. These guys just need to act, and they're forced to by their environment. And you're not really forced to by your environment because, thank the Lord, you're probably not living in a country where like it's war torn or there's a big famine. These guys are living in pretty fucking bad places, which forces them to act. But that action is what makes them who they are, and that's what makes them so cool. And so if it works for them, it'll work for you. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.